What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and I'm back yet again with another video. You know the video's about you know who. You see, this morning it seems like the buffoon came out of hiding after 2 days of being off the air. Don't know why he was off the air, but he was off, and the thing about it is that he's just doing his same old racist, bigoted stuff all over again, and I guess he think that must irk me or something. But I know what really irks him, and the thing that really irks him is this right here. This is what really irks Joe. So this is the last bit. This was yesterday, so this is the rest of the video I did yesterday. And these are the videos that the buffoon tried to take down and he didn't. So it's just basically we have reviewed the complaint, determined that the contents is expected from removal based on the privacy guidelines, which can be found at here. The content, and it says right here, the content does not violate our policies and will remain on the site. So he failed. He really failed, and he failed big, really big this time. You know, because the dude is obviously a loser. I don't know what's wrong with this man. I really don't know what. I mean, I'm trying to get a basic understanding of why he's such a buffoon. And okay, cool, awesome. I really don't know why this guy's such a buffoon, but if we go to his little channel, well, he made a video. He made a little racist video today, and he took it down. He made another racist video today, and he got taken down. This one, these are still up, but if you can tell by his videos, he takes, like, when he does something really nasty and really evil, he doesn't keep it up, you know. So here's one of his videos.
Talk to you soon.
Here's one of his videos right here. Well, this is not the one I'm looking for. The one video I'm looking for, because I think it's this one. Yeah, I think this is the one that he goes on, and he goes on about Forerender. Now, I contacted Forerender about this video that Joe made, and what I did is I just sent them the link to this video and they said, y'all better look at this because this guy's slandering you. And believe it or not, Forender's real name is Wartech, and Wartech sent me a message back. It says, thank you for the link, but that's only his opinion, and that's all. Just don't spend no time on that fool. Smiles, wink and smile. Always appear people who want to show they are clever than others. Wink and smile, and try to promote themselves in any way they can. Spending time with him makes his try. Spending time with him make his try possible. I think probably impossible. Best way is to ignore him. So these guy's a foreigner and his English ain't that good, but I can understand it. And he's right. People like Joe are being ignored every day on YouTube. And Joe makes it so easy because he doesn't keep the videos around. He hides the videos every time. Every time he does something racist, he has to hide it because, you know, as soon as you do something racist, I flag it, you know. He waits for me. Well, I wonder if he's going to be on this weekend because I know he's going to do something more racist over the weekend, so I just got to wait for him to do it. But he was on a whole new level today with his videos, and it was just sad, you know. It's just sad that he has to do this to get attention, you know. We have to keep on asking Joe, why be a bigot? I mean, why are you making these racist videos? And you notice if you go to his 3D Hypocrite channel, go to his 3D Hypocrite channel over here, there's nothing over here. There's only one video. There's only one video here. His whole playlist is gone. And we're trying to figure out why he took down his videos. We don't know why he took down his videos. He just took them down. You know, I'm not going to sit back and say, well, I made him take the videos down because they reported him in. No, we're not going to say that because this is what Joe does. Joe going to take his videos down until whatever strike he has on his channel goes away. Then he's going to bring all the videos back for us to sit back and report in again. That's basically what's going to happen. That's probably going to happen sometime, maybe, let's see, I think it might happen sometime in July or August when he puts all his videos back up. But the thing about it is that most of the summer his channel is going to be like this. I haven't seen him put a video on this channel in days, so I don't know what's going on with this channel. But I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be back on it soon. I think he's gonna be back on it soon, doing what he'd usually do, and that's be a bigot. You know. And how all this stuff started. It didn't start off as nothing, as no white and black thing. It didn't. It didn't start off like that. It just became that because he started doing the racist stuff. Now, I've never used any racist terms against Joe. Most of the people during like the early stages of this so-called troll war that Joe started, he was the one doing all the racist stuff, and people was like, "Need to call him out. You need to call him out and that stuff." I'm like, "No, no," because as soon as I call him out on it, he's gonna say, "It's a race card. It's a race card." He said, "I have to wait for him to do something that he only knows it has to be racist," and Joe did it. Joe got to the point to where he was so aggravated or whatever that he started using the racist slurs, the racist models, you know, making tranny porn and all that stuff about me. So he really did what he wanted to do, but nobody's laughing at him or laughing with him. They're all laughing at him because everybody knows now. Joe's basically been blackballed from everywhere. If I go over here to my Twitter account, let's see if I have to sign in. Let's go to my message. I got a new message. It's the inbox. Let's see. It's not me. Well, here. So this is what I want to show y'all. So these guys at Exile Games sent me this message way back in October, and they just basically said, "Hello, can I bother you for a minute? I was checking Twitter and dug up a little, and it sounds like True Bones is a con. Would be great to know if I may or may not have animations purchased that would need our replacement. If so, cheers. Hello, I would like you to confirm me that True Bones is a scammer slash ftard. This is really crucial to me and several others. Please tell me. Awaiting your direct message back." And then I say, here is the video from this channel, YouTube watch time, and I sent them some videos and stuff. And here's this sale along with other content you stole from other developers, and I hope this helps. He is a crook. He says, "Thanks, this will help." They said, "Don't buy from this clown. Hi, it's me. It's not me who have bought. It's a client I work with. Unfortunately, he has already bought the stuff." Oh, man. Need to tell him he can't use the content because it's stolen assets from games. He needs to contact PayPal and get a refund. Say, "Hey, we can't get a refund as he is a company, but he blacklisted the guy." So, number one, I want to tell you something about these Exile Game folks. Exile Games is actually Joseph Earl McPeek. See, Joe thought I was going to talk to him or give him some information or something. But yeah, this is a trick by Joseph Earl McPeek. I know this very well. This is a trick that Joe always does with everybody. What Joe would do is he will make up a fake, false, erroneous name, and he will come to you as some company called Exile Games at EG Studios, blah 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 blah. And I do believe Joe sent me this because of the way he talks, and and this is a company. Some of the words, and I mean, it's just the wording, the phrases. I say, "Oh, this is Joe." So I just played around with Joe, and Joe just Joe did this. The reason why Joe did this so Joe can. Oh boy. But I'm not downloading that. So this is what the whole thing, the Joe whole scheme was to put this little thing here saying, hell yeah, hell yeah, well, he can't get a refund as he is a company. So he's saying, uh, Joe's trying to like say he is a company, but he blacklisted that guy. So the guy is a company, and then he said he blacklisted the guy. So I do believe this is Joe trying to fool me as one of his alts. So I got some notifications up here. Let's see what's going on. I don't want to go into all my messages, but no, I don't want to show. I don't want to show that just yet. That's a surprise. Let's see. Let's see, I got some notifications. Oh, that's nothing. I've been reading my mail in a while, folks. So sorry about that. So I can show y'all this because y'all already know about this. So here is the May 13th. On May 13th, I sent this to Vivid Games. It's basically the same stuff. So what I do is how I get Joe is that I go to Twitter, contact him through Twitter, and contact him through Facebook with the same materials. And that was that Monday, and that was a Monday morning. I just did it all day until somebody finally responded to me, and then they went over there and took down Joe's video. Now there's another video, and I knew I was right. I have to find it though. So let me go over here to my YouTube Studio Beta. What the videos? I do believe it was a live stream. I was looking for a certain video yesterday. Don't hold me to it. I might not be able to find the thing today. So let me just crank this up a little bit. Don't hold me to it. I might not be able to find it today. But it was a video about a month or so ago about Joe getting a copyright strike on his stuff. 2 of them. Let's see, Trojo, fun episode, good morning jam session, gonna work like a boss, nope. Let's put this at 50. There you go. But I was right. What happened is Epic and somebody else went back to Joe's channel and took down 2 videos. So what's this one? What's this one? Jam session. Hold on, give me a minute. Joe getting sued. Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. Indigo render test. Trojo. Lost episode. It's here. Yeah, neutral war begun, man. Character self-cost creation. Questions about my experience. Questions about my experience with perception neuron. Watch the King icon work. Perception neuron mocap. I did a lot of perception neuron mocap stuff at one time. A lot of it. I think about going back and doing some in the future. In a future video. Hey, what's up, Charles? How's it going, man? Nice for you to drop in. I'm looking for a video that proves that Joe had a copyright strike on this video. Back to work on animation, exclusive. I think this is it. Exclusive Epic takes there. I think this is it right here. I'm trying to figure out why it's marked private. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So there it is. Here it is. So this was February the 18th, all right, and this was the Fortnite enemy avatars that Joe had on his True Bones channel. This is his actual True Bones channel. Let me see if I get the what's name up there. I don't think I got it. No, I don't have it. I thought I had the what's name, but on the same day, Joe got this copyright strike. He got another one too. So February, March, April, and it's like May. So that's 3 months. So these two strikes should have fallen off of his what's the name, because it's been 3 months, and after 90 days they fall off, right? But the thing about it is, Joe got another copyright strike on the same day he got this. So somebody went to had Joe remove this content from his site, but Joe just re-upped it and put it back up there again. So, but when Joe had re-upped the video, well, he didn't re-up the same video; it was a different video. But this was an infomercial video where Joe was talking. This is Joe from True Bones Motions, and we have the free Fortnite enemy avatar. So I found out Joe can like put a video up there with their characters doing animation and stuff, but Joe can't make a commercial advertising he's selling it. When he does that, well then that's when it's a breach, and that's when they come after him to take his stuff down. So now that Joe has done this twice, and I've gotten him since I got Joe. No, actually, it's the third time. But yeah, I remember I was telling y'all, Joe got a copyright strike earlier. I can't remember, and it was this one right here. It was this one, and on the same day he got another one. It's in this video right here that I got marked private for some reason. I think Joe tried to put a privacy complaint on this video, and I made it private. But I'm going to let's see. It's no longer available due to copyright claim by Epic Games. But here's the thing, Joe. You said that they were giving out fake DMC claims, or I'm doing these fake DMC claims. Well, why won't you go ahead and put a counterclaim into these people who are taking their stuff back from you, Joe? Why won't you do that? It's because Joe knows that his whole life is a con game. He gets on his little computer, and he starts his little VTO machine, and he gets on there and he just lies. I mean, everybody knows you lie, dude. You're blacklisted. Everybody knows this. You can't sell nothing, dude. You're just stuck. You're just a stuck mofo. That's all you are. But yeah, so like I said, on the same day, Joe had got this one. So the first one was a warning, and the second one on the same day was an actual strike. All right, I don't know what order they came in, but Joe had one strike on his channel, and these two strikes came off already. So, what I'm trying to communicate to these companies that I'm talking to, like Epic and the other people that took Joe's stuff down. I don't know if it's in here or not. It might not be in here. I don't think it's in here. But one thing I do convey to these folks is that the guy's just selling your stuff, and what he's doing is illegal. Oh yeah, I think I proved Joe that I'm still here. I'm still posting stuff up in here. So, yeah, Joe's pretty mad because did they let you back in yet, Joe? So he's stuck on 3D. See, stuck on 3D is one of Joe's little hench buddies too. So and we all know stuck on 3D is one of Joe's hench buddies, one of his little booty buddies. So yeah. So so that's what happened, everybody. But the thing about it is now is that the thing about it is that Joe can't go back. The next two strikes, or whatever many strikes it takes to get his channel taken down, Joe can't, they're not giving Joe no more warnings. Joe didn't wore out the warnings on both his channels, his 3D Hypocrites channel and over there on his on this channel too. So and it's all because Joe makes these nasty videos or videos about him selling stuff, and that's what YouTube is for. YouTube is not for you to sell crap. YouTube is not a platform for you to be a bigot on. And eventually, once I get on YouTube's nerves about you doing what you do on your channel, eventually they're going to get rid of you. But I have to make sure I keep you in the foresight, Joe. We have to make sure we keep you out there so you can keep on doing what you do best, and which is humiliate yourself by doing nasty, rotten, racist stuff. Now, You think you think I'm not working on my stuff or whatever? Joe, don't worry about what I'm working on. You need to work on trying to not get your channel deleted with all the bigotry and racist stuff you do. And from now on, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna just watch your video and just wait for you to do the racist stuff, and then just flag it as it go on, because I think that works better. Because if you're live streaming and they catch you doing something racist live, I mean, they'll probably take the video down before you get a chance to actually end the video yourself. So you don't know when I'm going to be watching it, Joe. You don't know who I know. You don't even know the friends of mine who are going to be watching it, waiting for you to do something bigot so they can report you in. And that's what I basically do. I wait for you to do something racist, and I just report it in, and then they'll go after the video and take it down while you're live. They did it already once. So you just keep doing what you're doing, Joe. I mean, I have never met somebody who could constantly. I don't know what is he planning on getting out of another troll war. I mean, his troll war is so far falling flat because he seems to be the one getting videos taken down. He seems to be the one nobody's watching his channel right now. So I don't get it, Joe. I don't get it at all, dude. Yeah. I just wish you would just disappear out of my life. But I know you're not going to do it. You got too much bigotry and hate for me in your bones to just leave me alone. But anyway, folks, I thought I'd just make this video before going to the real video today, which is me going back in the ZBrush and doing some stuff. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing after I finish this video. I just wanted to get my Joe video of the day out the way before I go back and start playing around in ZBrush with that plugin. And I think I got that plugin pretty much figured out. So I think that's it, everybody. I just wanted to get this out the way because I owed y'all from yesterday. Because what happened is I had ordered some food and it came and the food smelled really good. And I was like, you know what? I'll talk to y'all after I eat my food. And then what happened is I ate it and then I went to sleep. And I went back up and I was like, I go back to sleep again. And before I know it, it was the next day. So tell you guys what, I'll try to continue this. If I don't come back after this video, I would definitely be up early in the morning working on the playing around with that plug-in, showing y'all what I know about it, what you can do with it. I did make an outfit. in the ZBrush using that plug-in. And I did save it out. If I could just remember. Oh, I know it's right here. So we're gonna try to we're just gonna sit back and watch paint dry and then watch Character Creator 3 open up. It takes a while for this to happen. But I think I'm gonna while that's happening over there, I think I'm gonna go over here and just do it too. Epic does it again. It takes action against True Bones owner Bigot Joseph MCPEEK with 2 copyright claims and total removal of their content from Gumroad store. Yeah, they did remove it and he just put it right back up. Yeah, you can come here and check out truebones.net. That's another website. We'll go over edit. Let's edit this video. Let's make this video public for everybody to see. Private, public, done. Let's see what else is in here. Let's see. Support stream icon. See train down here. Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah, donations. I got a brand new donations link. I ain't worried about that anymore. I got a brand new donations link coming up soon for you guys who want to support me. Now, I know some people out there supporting me, and what I did is I think I had stopped taking donations for a while. I mean, I really did stop taking donations. Like, some people came out and they made some donations to me, and the thing about it is I didn't want to say who these people were because Joe would find these people and harass them to death. I mean, he would just come out and just totally harass the people. And it's bad because I feel bad because I can't give these people shout outs for contributing to what I'm trying to do here. And for the ones who watch my channel, I just want to say thank you for all you've done. And just hold on tight. We're going to do some more stuff. I got a nice whole summer planned. And due to the fact that Joe lost all of his power to sit back and meddle with my channels anymore, and I mean this, folks, I worked all all beginning this year and part of last year into getting this buffoon to a point that he's not going to mess my channel no more this summer. You know, I went through a whole summer with basically no broadcasting, no nothing, and it hurt my channel. And he laughed about it, and that's when I worked to get his channel removed, and it worked. His channel was gone. You know, his original channel, where his original smut channel was gone. And where is it? Hold on, I don't think that's it. Where is it? Okay, let me close. I'm going to close this too. Well, cancel, save my changes. All right, and now what I did is I had custom. Here she is. So I made this outfit. It doesn't have no textures or nothing in it, so it's gonna be like a brightish whitish color. But using that plugin, I made a really nice outfit here. Let me hide the boots. Oh, I forgot. I hit her legs. I hit her legs. I hit her feet. I think I used a. Did I use a opacity map for her legs? Nah, I just hit them. Nah, I ain't worried about it. But yeah, this is a really nice outfit I made for, and yeah, really nice outfit. I'm gonna take it into what's his name, to I'm gonna take it into Substance Painter, and well, first I'm gonna take it into Blender and make some I'm trying to get out this stuff right. I'm gonna take it into Blender and make a what's the name of that damn thing? You know, the texture maps for it. I'm gonna make the texture map. I'm gonna cut it up, cut it up and stuff. Then we're gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it down the seam here. Run dirt down the seam. Cut it to me. Make a nice little cut down both of these seams, straight down the middle, and yeah, it's a very high polygon. So once I get the textures on her and stuff, she's gonna look a lot better. But I mean, the character, I mean, the clothing itself moves pretty impressively. You know, it's I mean, it's folded and bending right. You know, that's the first time I ever like when I usually make a suit like this inside of iClone. I mean, inside of Blender, I get all these crazy buckling and all this stuff in this area, but this came out really nice. You know, and all I have to do now is just add some texture to it. Now, she got a whole suit. She got some chaps to go with this thing, with this suit, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So, we're going to see how much cooler we can make this. But yes, I mean, it's bending really nice. I mean, I still got to, use the sculpting tools to fix that. But I'm like, wow. I have no problem. And when I tried to make this in another program, like when I use Blender, it didn't work as good. But inside of ZBrush, and this just came directly from ZBrush. I didn't Dynamesh it or nothing, and I can actually add stuff. I got like mechanical parts I can add to this. I can like add some hard surface stuff to this suit. It's just a blank base suit for anybody to pick up on the what's the name, and do something with it. I can put belt buckles on her. I can put belts on her, straps and stuff on this suit. I haven't really thought about what all I'm going to do, but playing with that plugin got me very interested, because I can make her like jeans with that plugin. I can make a bathing suit. I can make a whole full body suit, and I can make shoes with it. I mean, it's a really nice plugin, and glad I picked it up because it does everything for you. The remesh and everything, like right here, when I did this the old-fashioned way in ZBrush, like I said, all this stuff would be crumpled up. It wouldn't be smooth or nothing. And like I said, I brought this suit straight out of ZBrush, and just use the use the extract tool. Let's mask her all off and use the extract tool, and then I just drew on her, like drew this little thing right here on her, and I could do a whole bunch of other stuff. What I think would be awesome, awesome to try out on this character. You know, I'm gonna do a male bodysuit too, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like just make a plain base of both the suits. I'm gonna have to make another one, and then just keep on reusing these base meshes here to add on to the outfits. I made a jacket the other day, and I'm gonna add some stuff to it. Like I went up to Bad King and got some pouches and stuff, and then I'm just gonna take it, then dynamesh it down, and I could actually make my UV maps over in ZBrush. I could do that all that stuff in ZBrush. So I don't have to really take it back over there into Blender or something like that. I just do all in ZBrush, and that's why I'm going back and I'm relearning ZBrush, because I really don't use ZBrush that much, because I really don't model a whole lot, and when I do model, it's just for demo purposes and stuff like that. You know, something to put in my portfolio, just so that any studio know that I can actually model. You know, so that's why I do model demos, to show my skill in modeling. When I left school, I wasn't really into. When I was in school, I wasn't really into modeling. I only thing in modeling I did in school, I think it was furniture. That's what I did. I did some furniture, and from furniture, once I finally got a 3D modeling class, and thank God I got out of that, I went to animation, and I kind of like stuck with animation. That was like I like doing animation than pushing around vertices all day, you know. And my teacher just basically said, well, you know, just make sure you just keep your skill, you keep your knowledge up when you start using these 3D programs. Like he said, especially in Maya and Max. Now with Max, I like Max. Max and Blender, I love those two programs. It's that damn Maya I hate. I hate Maya with a vengeance. Because when I was in school, I used to try to use it, and it's a very I mean, I would say it's harder to learn Maya than it is to learn Blender. Blender is pretty easy. The thing about Blender is it kind of like intimidates you first look at it. You know, people are like, what the hell? But when you actually get up under there and do your first model in Blender, you will have an understanding of how the world of 3D works, you know, and then you can move over. Then I went to Max. I learned Max. You know, I learned Max pretty good to where I can actually go in there and do some actual modeling. I mean, y'all seen me work in Max before. I've built stuff in Max. I've modeled in Max. I've brought characters into Max and worked on their clothing and stuff inside of Max. I've brought vehicles in and tore up vehicles and guns and stuff. You know, I use Max. Max is real good when you're trying to take stuff apart. And that's basically what I use Max for, is just to take stuff apart, you know. Maya is like a modeler, animation, and it's something else too. And when you go to Maya, to do a certain thing. Like if you train to be a modeler, you can go on Maya and be a modeler. You want to be an animator, you can go on Maya and be an animator. Now Maya does have some of the best animation tools besides Blender. I say Blender and Maya, I say they're even as far as animation tools. And since Maya costs so much money, I went with Blender. And I went with Blender and started learning animation with Blender. When I was in school, I told my teachers, listen, I love now in my school, they didn't really care which. They say you either try to learn Max or Maya, it's up to you. And they said Blender if you want to. So they gave us a choice on what we wanted. And since we got since we got Maya and Max for free, everybody went to Maya and Max. Now I went to Maya. I told my teachers, like, I say it's Maya, it's okay, but you know, I can work faster in Blender, because Blender stuff is just like so easy. It's shortcut based. I mean, a lot of it's shortcut based, and you can go pop, 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 pop. You know, I mean, I can get around Blender pretty good these days. You know, I've modeled in Blender for a long time. Blender is where I first started my curiosity when it came to doing 3D. So then this pro came out, ZBrush came out, and I wasn't too fond of ZBrush. But the thing about ZBrush is that thing about ZBrush is that I took my time out yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, and I learned how to use the Z modeler. I didn't know how to use Z modeler. I was like, okay, how do I use Z modeler? When I use Z modeler, I'm like, oh, my whole life has changed now, because not only can I pull this suit, make a suit like this, I can actually model it. And they got modeling tools in there, the same type of modeling tools that you would use in Blender, you know, and it works totally different. All right, it doesn't work the same, but they have the modeling tools and they work upon the same principle as any modeling program. It's just that how to use the tools is different. So when people say that Blender and Maya and stuff, Maya's hard about this, but here's the thing: if you can get to know and understand each software, how you move vertices or move a frame or something, you can just learn the basics. You can build up from the basics to any software you learn. That's how I learned. That's how I learned Motion Builder. Motion Builder was like the hardest program to learn because Motion Builder is a very complex. Very complex. It does so much, and if you don't know enough, you'll be fighting the program. This is the first program I ever had in my life that I had to fight to learn. You know, and I would like work in Motion Builder. Like when I was in school, all I did was just work in Motion Builder. I said, you know what, this is going to be an important program for me in the future, and I need to learn everything I can learn about it. Now I learned all the stuff. Like the thing I concentrated on learning Motion Builder was the animation compositing in the storyboard mode, bringing characters in, learning the physics, and all that stuff. Because all the other stuff in Blender, in Motion Builder, I didn't really need. Like making movies in it, the cameras, I didn't really care about that stuff. I just wanted to use Motion Builder as a program I could use with other programs, and that's what I basically had. The next thing I had to do is find a program that was inexpensive, I could render, do animation, and it had to have like certain it had to do a litmus. I had to do a litmus test. You know, the program had to have particles. The program had to have inverse schematics. The program had to have a way I could import animations, and they would have some type of dope sheet or some type of story mode in there that I could actually lay out my animation blocks, and they have to have some type of way I can have access to the animation. So I came upon Poser. Poser was okay. It's just that it wasn't great. They lacked a lot of stuff. They didn't. And then I had Dash. Dash was just had good models. I don't use Dash nothing else but just to export models and assets. That's all I do with Dash. You know, animations too. I get my animation. I'm like when I buy animations, they go into Dash, and I pull them out of Dash and bring them into iClone. Then I ran across iClone 5. I saw the video that Kai made he took a Genesis model and he animated her face and it was lip syncing. I'm like, holy crap. I was like, I could make my Genesis model and have them look. I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I went and I bought 5. Then after I bought 5, I found out that I need to buy 3D Exchange. So I went back and bought 3D Exchange. And then like 2 months after that, they said, oh, we're coming out with iClone 6. And I was so freaking mad. I said, damn. So I went ahead and bought iClone 6. And then, the rest is history, So when I set out to do animations, I'm looking for the most easiest programs to use that I won't have to sit back and ask nobody or whatever this iClone was like the easiest program out of all the programs I had to learn. iClone was the easiest. It was so much stuff out there on it. They had a community. I only talked to guys like Warlord, Mark Pleasant. At the time, I didn't know Jack Workney or Andrew Pitts. It was another guy. Mark Pleasant and Warlord was like the only two people I was really getting my information from to learn Motion Builder as quick as I did. It only took me a week and a half maybe, just to learn the basic functions inside of iClone, and then I went further and further. And it was like once I got into iClone, I just played around with everything until I got it down. That was back in 5. By 6, I was getting good enough to make movies. make movies and all that stuff. I did render. I was doing like indigo renders and stuff like that and putting them out there for people to look at. So I did a lot of stuff to learn how to use the type of setup I have to. This is my setup. This is what I use to make my films, my animations, and my characters. You know, at the same time, I had a friend. Actually, y'all know him because he's the one who does the voice of Gordo in Archive Infinity. He had ZBrush, and what I did with ZBrush is like he was showing me ZBrush. I'm like, oh man, I don't care about ZBrush. Now ZBrush, back in 2007 or whatever, was like one of them little iffy programs or whatever. It's like, hey man, you need to learn ZBrush. I'm like, man, I don't want to learn. If I said I want to do sculpting, I'd sculpt out there. I'll go to class and learn sculpting. When I was in sculpting class at the time, you know. I say, what benefit do I get for sculpting? At the time, the 3D printers were like unattainable. You could not buy a 3D printer unless you had money, and that's what basically you would use. That's what everybody was using it for. You know, oh well, we got ZBrush. We're gonna sculpt our sculpts and print them out. So I was like, well, I ain't got the money for it, so I didn't worry about ZBrush until the my friend came over. Now this was like when did Sean come by here? I think it was like back in 2013, where he was in ZBrush, and he's like, man, check out ZBrush now. And he was up there sculpting that stuff and drawing. I'm like, damn, that's good. So I got a copy of it, and I just started practicing. You know, started practicing. I started sculpting in Blender, and then I was able through my school to get ZBrush, and I just started learning. I mean, I would go into ZBrush like every once in a while and do something because it wasn't the program for me. You know, I'm traditional, learn how to box model this, box model that. But when I got the ZBrush actually makes your life a little bit easier because you can paint your displacement maps and everything right on it. You can do your UV maps right in there. You can do your normal maps right in there. You can do everything in there. So I started playing around with ZBrush until I actually got some of the basics down with ZBrush. So I'm back in ZBrush again because of this, because I'm ready to start making outfits for my character, custom outfits. And it seems like that plugin was really handy because what the plugin does, it runs a script. And what the script does is take whatever you extract off the character to do all the things like smooth out the, smooth this out. You know, because if I would have did the old-fashioned way, extracted, this would all be all raggedy and rugged. You should watch some of Rollord's video when he was in ZBrush making clothes and stuff. You should see some of his stuff when he was doing the tutorials, and you will see like on the edges and stuff, it'd be kind of funky looking. But yeah, see how crisp and clean that, how nice cut that is right there. I mean, the program does all that for you. I mean, not the program, but the plugin, the script does all that for you. And all you have to do is just go in there and do your masking, mask it off, and then you're done. You know, it's other stuff I can do to the suit, and I will do other stuff to the suit. It's still over there in ZBrush. I make jackets, make all type of stuff. But the next thing to do is to make UV maps. When I do the final version of this outfit, it's probably do a UV map, and I don't know if I should do it inside of ZBrush. I don't know how to do a UV map in ZBrush yet, so I've never done one. I've only come in here to like model something, like sculpt something, then bull it out, and then bring it over into iClone. That's all I know about ZBrush until I started getting to the Z Modeler. Z Modeler is like awesome because I like the way that I can sculpt, then go over to modeling, then sculpt and modeling. Because what happens is that when you're sculpting, you get to a point to where you're like, damn. If only if I was in a modeling program, I could fix this. And Z Model lets you do that. It turns the whole mesh over to like quads, and you just go in here and just fix your stuff. And it's just remarkable, you know, because I couldn't do this before. I mean, make a nice cut like this without something getting screwed up, you know. I think that's awesome. I think this suit is awesome. And I want to add more stuff to it because I think she needs more stuff added to this suit. But it's a good, I mean, what that plugin does, it helps you make a good base mesh for what you're going to do next. I mean, look at this. I mean, you look right up on her arm. It's nice and smooth. I mean, I look at the crotch area, because the crotch area is where I have a lot of the problems at, the old way I was doing it, and look, it's all clean. It's all clean and nice, you know. Like I say, I haven't done nothing to this. I haven't went over here into this and went into the edit mesh. I haven't done nothing to this thing, you know. Only thing I did was brought it into OBJ and skin weighted, and it did a great job skin weighting this. That's a nice job. So I still need to go in and make some, probably make some opacity maps to go with this suit or something. But I think the next thing I'm probably going to try to do is try to make some boots like these. Or something like that. Something like that. Something like boots. So something like that. But yeah, so her neck, you see her neck is bending. Her suit's bending the neck with her, and it's a nice looking suit. So just think about what I can do if I play with this a little bit longer. What's the possibilities of this? I want to go ahead and make her some gloves. I had some problems making her some gloves the other day because the mesh was acting kind of funky. So I'm going to try to do the gloves a different way, which I'll probably use the old way of making the gloves. And then, yeah, I think I just use the old way of making the gloves. And then use a Z-Mauler to clean it up. And that's the whole thing about it, is the cleaning up, and it's just the cleaning of the mesh and everything. So let's try that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take this poly count down. I'm going to go back in there and like Dynamesh the Dynamesh it or something. I forgot how to do that. It's like I can Dynamesh it. It's like you're taking two of the same object. One's like in higher detail, the one is in lower detail. And what you're doing is you're taking the detail from off the high one and putting it onto the lower one. And by doing that, you're putting all the high detail on the low detail model, and transferring the detail over. And then when it's all said and done, I think it's all done through like bump mapping and whatever. But what happens is that that suit, it'll still be low poly, but it will have all the detail. Like if I had like lines or something, or some funky design inside on the full detail, and I want to transfer all that stuff over there, that's what that does, you know. So if you guys got any questions, just leave some comments in the box down there. I just wanted to do this little video to show you all that I finally worked out the kinks, because I had a hard ass time trying to figure out how this stuff worked. But this is a good start for any type of suit that you want to make for any type of like sci-fi or some type of superhero suit or something. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Just making these suits. I could have made some pants and a little bra top or something, a halter top for. But you guys, thank you guys for coming in and watching. And like I said, I'm not worried about Joe this summer. We're gonna have a good summer this year. All right, I want to have a good summer broadcasting this year, and Joe can sit back and make all the racist videos he wants to, and it's not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. You know, it's not. You know, he tried today, and you saw him take his video down. I was like, Joe, how you gonna get views if you keep on taking your videos down? You know, he takes the videos down because he knows I can like really get him on that, get his channel gone because of that. Because YouTube claims they're not kowtowing to bigots no more. So anyway, everybody, thank y'all for watching. This is One Gun signing out. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out of here.